The Honorable Peter Salasya, member for Mumias East.
I'm here. Madam Speaker, I stand here in solidarity with the report that has been presented by the committee, and I have enough reasons to support that report. And maybe before I speak, there are my reservation that I would want to speak to the Treasury or the CS of the Treasury, Mbadi, that Parliament is powerful. We are the people's representative. And whatever we speak here in the House, we are speaking on the behalf of millions because the Constitution gives us that power. And there is no any way that as a CS, you can wake up with the regulations that does not resonate with the situation of this country. We remember even the president promised this country with the internet connectivity for the entire country. But up to today, that internet is nowhere. So there is no any way, even up to now, there are areas that even to make a phone call, you have to climb on a tree to make a phone because of the connectivity. And also remember, there was also a report that was supposed to be put across, whereby they were doing the report to know how this EGP can work. And there were counties like the Busia, Elgeyo Marakwet, to see if this thing can work. But that report has never been worked on. And even that, it showed that the Busia County and Elgeyo Marakwet that were given us the feasibility study to enhance, to see if this e-procurement can work, it was never accomplished. Even these counties, everything has been paralyzed for the last 6 months, since July. Nothing is happening in this country. They are lying to the country people that this EGP is going to work against the corruption. But there's nothing like corruption being worked there. You look at even the counties right now, they are only been receiving salaries from July, August up to now. We are now in the second quarter. Nothing is happening because no one is ready to use the EGP, or they are not being prepared to use it. So I want to ask the government not to rush things and get them wrong. The way they are getting wrong with the SHA is the same way they are getting wrong with this EGP. We are asking them to nullify everything and listen to the report of this House so that we can make sure that this country is moving down. Madam Speaker, if we are not going to make our statement to be heard, then I think we are not going to be doing justice for this country. It is high time that we take the necessary action against the CS, so that if he fails again to allow the procurement to proceed, then we have to make sure that we impeach this CS so that he can know that is not above everyone. Even the president is number 5, and this House comes number 2, according to the Constitution. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving this time to speak.
The Honorable Beatrice Adagala, member for Vihiga County.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving me this opportunity also to speak on the report of the delegated committee. I want to thank the committee for doing a very good job, and we want to ensure that this report is supported at whatever cost. Madam Speaker, when you talk of internet coverage, most of our villages are not compliant. In some areas, even as far as my county, Vihiga, some people, when they want to talk on internet or on phone, they have to go to the highest places, the hills, the trees, and other places. Internet is not covered there. So when you talk of us using internet all over, it is not workable. Therefore, this will be discriminating against women who will want to do tenders with the government. This will be discriminating the youth who are not able to access internet to do business with the government. I therefore, on that note, Madam Speaker, I want to say that the report by the committee should be followed to the latter. I support that report with all my body parts. It should remain the way it is. Madam Speaker, let us not discriminate. Let us not take other Kenyans for granted. Let every Kenyan enjoy, whether they have internet or not. I don't think the ministry should dictate to this House what should be done. Those circulars should be withdrawn the way the committee has put this report. I therefore want to support it with all my body parts. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The Honorable Patrick Makau, Commissioner and Member for Mavoko constituency.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, from the onset, I want to support the report of the committee that this electronic government procurement be regulated properly or be stopped or thrown away completely. Madam Speaker, let me speak from own experience. Today, this parliament, we have so many things that are not taking effect. Reason being, we cannot. You know, the unfortunate part of this is that government agencies, government institutions have money, but they cannot spend because the requirement by Treasury is that you use electronic government procurement. Madam Speaker, this spans from all the way on how you do e-tendering, how suppliers are supposed to register, how bids are supposed to be submitted, how contracts and awards and their management are supposed to be done, how you are supposed to audit all these trades. Madam Speaker, this requires that system be tested first before it is implemented in a city government like this one. Madam Speaker, we cannot introduce systems midway. When the budget of this country was being done, nobody was informed of EGP. It has come midway. Now, as leaders, we are supposed to ask ourselves, is the EGP supposed to help performance? Is it going to improve performance? Or is it going to improve productivity? Madam Speaker, from where I sit, I think the government should have taken enough time to understand the system, make sure that infrastructure in terms of internet, in terms of everybody being eligible to digital platforms is going to be available. But as it is now, 3/4 of this country, I want to say that internet is not possible. 3/4 of the people who are interested in doing supplies and procurement by government have no access to internet. So, Madam Speaker, I think I'll throw it back to this parliament. We are the budget-making process body of this country. But, Madam Speaker, the way Treasury is behaving, it is not, we cannot even say it is Treasury. It is the executive that is interfering with the workings, functions of this House. And I'm urging members of this House, it is high time we stood firm for this House so that we can legislate, oversight, and represent our people. Right now, in representation, we are messing up because our people cannot do business anymore. Our suppliers, our contractors, our vendors cannot be paid. They cannot even apply for the tenders because, Madam Speaker, it is quite difficult for it to have an healthy business doing environment. So, Madam Speaker, I support this committee, and I think this House should summon the CS Treasury. I'm embarrassed sometimes. When names are brought to this House, all of you, I see you clubbing, saying that's a good person. The moment they get into those offices, the first culprit to be taught how things are done, it is this House. Madam Speaker, it is high time. Some names when are brought in this House, we should be asking questions. Are you going to represent us? Are you going to represent Kenyans? Are you going to represent the interests of our youth, our women? What happened to the 30%? Eh? Mr. Speaker, I think it is important and imperative for this House so that we are not taken for granted. Even the executive now has to be brought to its senses that this is a House that makes laws. Yes. And as a previous speaker said, we should be careful. The laws we make this House should not come back here and hit us, consumers. Right now, your CDF is at risk. Maybe some of you, you're not going to procure. Some of you are not going even to give bursary. If you see the forms that have circulated for how you are going to give bursaries, you are being stage managed. So, is it a part of the EGP? Is it a part of Treasury trying to gaggle us? Is it a part of the executive making members become beggars? Is it a way of executive making you go to them every minute you want to do any development? Should you be kneeling every time? Members of parliament, let us make this house the traditional belief that this is the savior of this country, and Kenyans start believing in this country. I thank you, Mr. Speaker. I mean, start respecting this house, sorry.